Hi, there are three pieces from my book, I'm Just Lucky to Own My Own Car, that have gotten very good reaction from folks. They're three very short pieces and of very different moods. The first one is called Stop. Back when everyone read newspapers and every corner had a payphone, there were reporters with the word press stuck into their fedoras, like you'd always see in the movies. They'd read their stories over the phone to their editors and end a line with the word stop. I'm not a reporter, but I see stories everywhere I look, stories I need to write about. Like today in Walmart, I saw this dopehead mother pushing a screaming toddler in her cart, taking her arm full length back and smacking the kid in the face. Stop. I saw a raggedy old lady, figured there was a story there. I watched her in Subway look for a long time at the menu. I watched her take coins from her purse, count them again, buy a bag of chips, and then ask for a glass of water. Stop. On the way home, I drove by what used to be a mom and pop neighborhood grocery store. I imagined the kids who went in there. What a story I could write about it. The kids getting free Tootsie Rolls from the old man owner who went broke and died alone in the nursing home. Stop. There's all kinds of junk in my deadbeat neighbor's yard, including his skin and bones dog, chained out summer and winter. I'll write that story and send it to the Humane Society. The punk next door is beating up his living again. Her kid is wailing. I see these stories. The pain, the crazy. Stop. The second piece, a very short piece, is simply called Schmidt. Hey, Schmidt, I've got your father's helmet. I know it's his helmet because W. Schmidt was burned into the leather headband inside. It was with my dad's stuff when they sent all of it back to us. I have his canteen, too. I never drank out of it, but I did put his helmet on when we played war. Those things were heavy, weren't they? I never knew my father, but everybody says he was a hero. Did you know your dad? What did they tell you about him? Can you be a hero when your side loses? No, I'm not being a wise ass. I'm just wondering about it. There's something else I've got to ask you, and I hate to. But do you think because my father had your dad's helmet that he killed your dad? If he did, I'm so sorry. I wonder if your father was buddies with the German soldier who shot my dad. Were they all mad at each other? They didn't know each other. How could they be mad at each other? I guess it wasn't personal. And the final one, a little lighter note, is a favorite of mine, actually, if I had to work at Walmart. If I had to work at Walmart, I think I'd like to be either the greeter or the guy who goes out to the parking lot and brings in the shopping carts. It'd be liberating to be able to leave the store, be alone, go outside, and silently line up the carts, then pull them into the store. I wouldn't have to talk to anyone except when all those carts are in a row. It's a pretty heavy pull. And what about the snowy, windy, icy days? I'd be freezing my butt out there while I'm breaking my back. Well, the greeter doesn't really talk to people, at least when they're coming into the store. I just have to repeat, "Welcome to Walmart," over and over again on autopilot. And when they're coming out with their filled up carts, I get a chance to restore some authority into my life, deciding which of them look like felons, asking to see their receipts, or just stopping hot looking women, apologetic, then pivoting to pleasant. Who knows what could happen? They probably start me on the floor 35 hours a week so they could screw me without benefits, stocking shelves, checking inventory, mind numbing chores that a robot could and soon will do. But I'd be sure to listen for alerts that a customer needs help finding an item. I'd run like hell to their location, tell them they'll find what they're looking for, then graciously, so nice they can't refuse, tell them to follow me. I'd amble over to where their item is, maybe going an hour or two out of my way to get there. Each trip would eat up minutes of my workday, maybe a half hour of my week. Time not spent stocking shelves and checking inventory. Time spent not being a robot. My coworkers would take up the slack, noticing a few minutes of my absence at first. The bosses would catch on as they realized my missing minutes amounted in a month to hours, and they would tell me that I didn't have to work at Walmart anymore. So those are three short pieces that are in my book. I'm just lucky to know where to hold the book. I'm just lucky to own my own car. It's available on Amazon, and there still are copies available. I think you'll like it. It's a nice, quick series of reads, 60 in all, that you can read in, like I did, just a couple of minutes. Take care.